Hello my dear friends, you're on the Military Summary channel, and today we will discuss the Ukrainian Air Forces in more details. When talking about aircrafts, Ukraine Air Forces is using attack aircraft Su-24, Su-25, fighter aircraft Su-27, and of course MiG-29. Ukraine had at the start of the conflict around 250 machines which are usable and properly maintained. Also, the Ukrainians had 350 more which were used for spare parts, around 60 machines in total. Currently, Ukrainian forces is using aviation very little, with dozens of flights daily. Ukraine has problems, of course same as the Russian aviation, because of dense air defense network of Russian Federation. Furthermore, Ukraine is having a hard time flying their aircrafts near front line, and often they get shot down by Russia air-to-air missiles R-37. Main Ukraine air base from where their planes took off and support Ukrainian troops in Donbass is in Mirgorod, Poltava region. This base was targeted several times so far, and often we see Ukraine airplanes landing on wired places like highways. That's because mostly Russia targeted every Ukraine airport so far several times. Ukraine Air Forces is having a hard time, and they need to take off every time when Russia is doing massive missile strikes because of possibility to get hit while on the ground. Lots of Ukraine aircraft so far from beginning of war to this day was destroyed on the ground. There was a few videos in the beginning of hostilities when Russians hit big warehouses full of attack aircrafts. Lately, Ukraine adapted on this situation, and they bring all their planes in the air when Russia launch another missile attack. According to official data of Russian Ministry of Defense, Ukraine lost so far 402 aircraft units. Most of these aircrafts were destroyed in the beginning of the conflict, and they were used just for spare parts. They were not flyable. According to some estimates, Ukraine is having a real shortage of aviation. Last couple of months, Ukraine is asking NATO countries for deliveries of NATO aircrafts like Typhoon, F-15, F-16, F-18, Mirage 2000 and A-10. So far, Ukraine didn't get any Western manufactured aircraft, but they got a lot of Soviet airplanes from NATO countries. Ukraine has received so far aircraft from Poland, Czech Republic, Slovakia and Romania. Real number is unknown, but yet, for example, a few days ago, Poland announced that they're delivering 4 MiG-29 to Ukraine. Poland planned to deliver dozens more aircrafts, MiG-29 to Ukraine, and spare parts for them in the coming weeks. Slovakia announced a few days ago that they're preparing to send 11 MiG-29 aircrafts to Ukraine in near future. Number of planes Ukraine already got from Eastern Bloc of NATO is currently not publicly known, but according to some estimates, they already got more than 50 aircrafts for their air forces. Ukraine desperately need air force. They are asking for help in aviation from NATO partners lately. That means that they have only dozens of aircrafts left. Furthermore, NATO is unwilling so far to send Ukraine Western-made aircrafts because of risk of them being shut down, high cost of maintenance and training of pilots. NATO has done a lot of work to make MiG-29 aircraft better. They invested a lot of money in making Soviet-era MiG-29 aircrafts able to fire NATO munition. First test was AGM-88 HARM anti-radar missiles, which so far has not shown any great result. Last few weeks there is talk about new system for Ukraine Air Force in use. NATO is trying to enable Ukraine to launch GDIM correct bombs. So far there is very little information about usage of this munition. It has great range, up to 80 kilometers, but in order to launch these bombs so far, aircrafts need to go on the 2,000 meters altitude. Ukraine pilots must fly near the ground because of Russian air defense system. This munition, GDIM, will be very hard to use effectively, and will lead to further loss of aircrafts, because they need to be on high altitude to launch this munition properly. And this is the first part about air system, aircrafts of Ukraine. Then also we are going to discuss helicopters in the next videos and drones that Ukrainians are using. So thank you for watching, subscribe to my channel, put your likes, join my Patreon, and have a good day. Bye bye.